What is up, everybody, and welcome to Team Amazing Presents Speak Nerdy to Me. Now, you guys are usually used to us doing Speak Nerdy to Me where we talk about relationship advice, but we've decided to do something different. We're doing a weekly show where we talk about news from Amazing News, everything from the world of tech to celebrity gossip to video games, you name it, anything that Cory and I like, we're going to talk about it because we want to. Before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Ann Campea, one half of Team Amazing, and joining me to my right is the other half of Team Amazing, Miss Kaori Thicke.
Hey guys, I'm so excited to be bringing you guys some amazing news.
That's right. At least we think it's pretty amazing.
Yes.
So let's get started because we have a few topics that we wanted to talk about this week. First of all, starting with the movie that's coming out this weekend, NonStop, starring none other than Liam Neeson, which is out this weekend, like I said. And Cory and I thought it would be the perfect time to talk about what we have enjoyed in Liam Neeson's career, some of our favorite movies. And do you want to get started with yours?
Sure. Honestly, Liam Neeson holds one of those names that any movie that he happens to be in, I will go watch because I know that at the very least it will be entertaining if the storyline isn't that fantastic. Every single time I've really enjoyed his movies, whether it's Taken, Taken 2, The Grey, even the original Les Miserables when he was with Jeffrey Rush. I really like that one. Schindler's List. I'm just naming them, but I love this guy and I will follow him till his last movie for sure. I would watch Taken 7 if it was Find the Dog or whatever. Anne.
Yes, I think you hit every movie that I wanted to hit on. Schindler's List especially. No, that's what we're here for. But I did want to call out that he did an amazing job in the more recent Lego movie as the voice of Good Cop, Bad Cop. I thought that was awesome. I for a while, I didn't even think that for, the first part of the movie, I didn't even realize that Liam Neeson was doing both the voices. I thought maybe he was just doing the bad cop voice, and then turns out he was doing the high-pitched good cop voice too. And I was like, yes, I love Liam Neeson so much. And the fact that he has this movie coming out nonstop this weekend, I thought, let's talk a little bit about the trailer, because it's the trailer that got me excited about it. Some people might think it's cheesy or really awful, but for me, Liam Neeson flying through the air, shooting a gun in a plane. Come on, what else do you want?
And you've got Michelle Dockery in it as well, who
Yes.
I love from Downton Abbey. I think Lupita Nyong'o's in there. Mm-hmm. And we've got, what's the redhead? I forget her name. Really good actress. Julianne Moore? Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Think about Liam Neeson on a plane protecting people. Hello. Awesomeness arises right now, tomorrow. Done.
So you guys go check it out. That was our first topic. Let's move on to the next topic that we have on our list. And this is in the celebrity gossip news that we pulled the breakup of Robin Thicke and Paula Patton. Oh, so sad. Now, I suggested we talk about this topic only because I am a huge Thicke Patton groupie. I'm a fan of this couple.
Are you?
You know the Hollywood couples that last like years and years, and their marriage was like 8 years long, and they met when I think Robin Thicke was 14 years old when they met.
I mean, they've known each other for a solid 20 years, I think. Mm-hmm. They have a son who was born about 3 years ago, give or take. But in recent years, recent months, Robin Thicke has been caught doing some pretty scandalous things, whether it's for the sake of, being a musician or not. I think she took a stand for her values as a wife and as a mother at this point, and she had to, say that that's not right. That's not what she wants in a relationship, and I commend her for that because it's so tough getting out of a relationship with those many assets in between them. To finally have the guts to do that. Wow. And he's after her right now.
Yeah, no, he's really heartbroken about this. I think he canceled 3 of his concerts in his tour just because of this ordeal that's going on in his marriage. And I from what I read, one of the reasons why he canceled was that he could fly up to see Paula to talk with her and plead for their marriage to come back. So I don't know. Feel bad.
Yeah, well, best of luck to them.
Yes, beautiful couple. You guys, I'm sure we'll move on to more beautiful people, but still very sad.
They might work it out. Mm-hmm. Who knows?
All right, so let's move on to the next topic that we have here, which has to do with news in the world of tech. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Samsung Galaxy S5. Now, Cory, I know you are a Apple fanatic.
So. I am an Apple fanatic, and I have had the Samsung Galaxy 2. I did like it. I thought there was a lot more flexibility in using it than using an iPhone. However, it gave me the screen of death, that blue screen of death one day, and I never was able to turn it on. Ever since then, I switched to iPhone. Traumatized.
So I don't know if you've seen this Samsung Galaxy S5. They actually revealed it in Barcelona, Spain, at one of their unpacking events, which is equivalent to what, Steve Jobs used to do in his day. And now I forget the CEO now, Tim or something, does for Apple, where they just have this big event where they unveil their newest gadget, and this time was the Galaxy S5, and they also unveiled the newest wearable tech, the next version of this Galaxy Gear.
That's awesome, by the way.
Thank you. It's one of those eye-catching things that you wear, and not a lot of people have it yet.
Yeah, and every time I see you wearing, I'm like, I'm so jealous.
That's what I hear. I don't know. It's useful. I'll tell you guys that.
And it's hot looking. It's hot.
It looks good. It's eye-catching, like I said. But for the Galaxy S5, I'm actually looking forward to this phone. One, because I need a new phone. But two, there's some things on here that you don't find in your smartphones today. They're trying to make it very fitness savvy, I guess. I don't know how you would say that, but they're putting a heart rate monitor in it. Interesting. I don't think any other phone has this, I have to say. The technology, I think, only exists in the Galaxy S5 right now. They're also going to make it water and dust resistant. So that's good for all of us people who like to walk in the desert and drop our phones in the toilet.
Please don't do that.
It's powerful, it's faster, the screen is bigger, all of those things that you expect to hear. But like I said, it was more of the apps that they're talking about for fitness, or people trying to get fit, trying to stay healthy. Those are the things that are attracting me, because I have to say, with my Galaxy Gear, one app that I love to use on here is the pedometer. I know it sounds silly, but there's like little workouts that you could actually click on your watch. And so while you're at the gym, it's telling you, oh, you need to run either this fast or this far, and you'll lose this much, this many calories. So I think it's motivating, and I'm looking forward to seeing this phone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at your watch. I think the fact that you have that watch is a huge trigger for me to be like, And the Samsung does an excellent job with their phones. So I am looking forward to it too.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic, and this is in the world of video games.
Okay.
And let's move on to Donkey Kong.
So Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze recently came out. I'm going to be honest, folks, I haven't had a chance to play it. I still really want to play it, but I've been reading up on the reviews, and I'm hearing a lot of mixed responses, reception. Some of it is that it's a little too similar to the old one, but then others like that idea that, because it's similar to the old one, it brings back that nostalgia. I actually really, really want to play it, but as of now, I've been playing Super Mario 3D World, because it's been so fun to play that, and I wish I had more time to play games. I just haven't had enough opportunity. And another game that came out recently is also Thief. I think it came out yesterday, and that's another game I want to play. So if you guys have played any of these two new games that I'm intrigued by, let me know and tell me your thoughts down there. But we'll give you more video game stuff next week.
Yeah, I do have to say, it is interesting to see like Donkey Kong not defending himself from Mario, but defending his island. That's the only thing I picked up from looking at some of the screenshots. It's a little bit of a different storyline that we're used to.
Donkey Kong Country, like that series itself, it's a really fun series. And for Wii U to come out with this game, because Wii U has been doing kind of terribly with sales, hopefully this will help. It probably won't, but I'm pretty sure that I will be somewhat entertained by this game. So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. All right, so let's move on to the world of movie news. And of course, this Sunday we have the Oscars coming up, something that we all look forward to every year, especially us movie fans. And so Cory and I thought it would be great to just very quickly go through who we think are going to win some of the big ticket awards, best supporting actress, actor, best actor, actress, and then finally best picture. So did you want to start with your picks?
Sure.
Or we could go back and forth.
Well, let's go back and forth.
All right.
Okay.
So let's start with best supporting actress. And in that category, we have Jennifer Lawrence. Sorry, I'm not reading this one here.
Sally Hawkins.
And pronounce this one for me,
Lupita
please.
Nyong'o.
Thank you. Julia Roberts and June Squibb. And Cory, let's start with you. Who do you have for this category?
I think that because of her being the it girl right now and because of the caliber of the movie in its entirety, I will choose Lupita Nyong'o for the win. I know Jennifer Lawrence might fall in a close second, but I just don't think that her performance in American Hustle was supporting enough to even be nominated. I know people are going to kill me for that, but I don't think that she should win.
I'm ditto on all those, what you just said. So I'm going with Lupita also.
All right.
All right. Before I take a bite of my cookie here. All right. So for best supporting actor, your pick.
Well, we have Barkhad Abdi, yes.
And then Bradley Cooper, Michael Fassbender, Jonah Hill, and Jared Leto. So I kind of gave yours away, I think.
Well, to be fair, I'm eating my cookie. To be fair, I want Barkhad Abdi to win because I think I'm always for the underdog. I am a Jessie girl over a Kelly Kapowski girl any day. But
nice.
To be fair, I want him to win because I love his story of how he came to Hollywood and how he wants to now be an actor. Hopefully we'll see more of him. We don't know yet, but he did a phenomenal job for his first job ever. I don't think he's going to win, so he's not really my pick per se. I think that Jared Leto is going to get the win for this.
I also think Jared Leto is going to get the win. I think Jared Leto also has a great story because, he started off acting, went off for 6 years or so to be a rock star, and now is back acting. And I think this is the first role he's taken up since he's been touring with 30 Seconds to Mars. And it was the perfect role.
And he lost a lot of weight.
Perfect role. Yeah, he did what he needed to do to get into the shape and into the character for this movie. And I think it's well deserved if he wins it. All right, so let's get to the best actress category. You want to announce these ones?
Okay. Amy Adams, Cate Blanchett, Sandra Bullock, Judi Dench, and Meryl Streep. And I think this is a tough one because I think Amy Adams did really well. She's just on fire every single movie she's been doing. Gravity, Sandra Bullock to sit there and pretty much be on screen alone for 99% of the movie herself. Wow, phenomenal. Judi Dench did great. Cate Blanchett, she's I haven't seen Blue Jasmine, but she is one of my favorite actresses ever of all time.
Right.
That being said, I haven't seen the last movie with the last actress. It's going to be tough, but I think it's going to be Sandra Bullock.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to pick her also.
Oh, look at us. I think
did we pick the same people so far? Oh my gosh. We didn't discuss this, I swear. Okay. So
it's like the Zac Efron thing again.
Speaking of Zac Efron, why is he not in this best actor category?
He'll get there.
For his work in That Awkward Moment. I don't know. Let's call the
anything
Oscars. For anything.
For his future movies. Why is he not in there right now? Okay. So right now we have Best Actor Matthew McConaughey, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Bruce Dern, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Christian Bale.
Oh, so hard.
See, again,
I love all of them.
I mean, the nominees, it is stacked for this one. I think, can you bust that up again?
Yeah.
Because I need to look at their faces. I think...
Well,
I think Chiwetel Ejiofor might get the win.
I'm going to say the same. I'm gonna say the same.
Look at us.
He's a good Firefly alumni. I mean, you will.
What?
He's in it.
Look at me. I'm like, what?
I haven't given any spoilers. You can go on IMDb.
Okay.
All right, so that will do it for our picks for this weekend's Oscars. And what?
Best Picture.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if we're gonna.
What's your other half for?
I wonder if we're gonna differ on our pick for Best Picture.
Look at that stacked right there.
American Hustle, Gravity, 12 Years a Slave, Captain Phillips, The Wolf of Wall Street, Nebraska, Philomena, Her, and Dallas Buyers Club. What are we
so
picking?
hard. I wouldn't pick Her. I think you and I are one of the 1% of the population that didn't like that movie very much.
Yeah, and we watched it together.
We did. We watched it together, and it still did nothing.
Oh.
I would choose. Can you point that up again, because I need a stare? 12 Years a Slave for the win. 12 Years a Slave for the win, because it had the emotions and the drama and the acting. It just had everything. There was not a boring moment. Or Gravity had its moments where you're like, man, if I wasn't in this theater, I don't know what I would do with myself.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street was a little lengthy. American Hustle was a little confusing. It was very fast. So 12 Years a Slave.
You know what, though? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, for whatever reason, Gravity got it.
Yeah.
Not that I thought it's the best, the deserving of the Best Picture. It seems like one of those movies where if they gave it to Gravity, I would just be like, oh, well, yeah, okay.
Well, Best Director, probably. Right. But yeah, that does wrap it up now.
That wraps it up. Those are our picks. Let us know what you guys pick for the Oscars this weekend. Let's see if we're right. We were going to bet, but apparently we have all our picks are the same, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Too bad, because our bet was going to be whoever loses has to go topless.
Well, you did do Gravity, and I did do 12 Years, right?
No, we picked the same.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I tried to get it for you guys. I tried.
So let's move on to our next topic in the world of wrestling, WWE. We definitely wanted to bring up the fact that this week the WWE Network launched, to the praise and excitement of many of us wrestling fans. I think it's like $9.99 a month, and you get all the pay-per-views. You get to watch all of the old content from the WWF days, even pay-per-views that I attended or that I saw, in your houses when they used to be around. I heard are on there. A lot of the more recent WrestleManias and all the way to number 1 is on there. And
they also have, its own exclusive content, new shows, I guess, kind of new original series coming out. Everything you could ask for right there. I don't know how you'll ever leave home if you're, other than work, because now I have video games, now I have the WWE Network to think about. Darn, there goes my life.
Well, let's talk about Raw, because of the launch, I think they decided to bring on some heavy hitters.
Especially the Real American Cesaro. No, I'm just kidding. The Real American Hulk Hogan. He was there. That was cool. But for some reason, crazily enough, the crowd went wild for him, but they also went really wild for Undertaker this Monday.
Hell yeah. As they should. I think Undertaker is always deserving of the biggest pop that you could have. Do you know where they were by any chance?
I do not know where they were. I would like to say at my house, but that wasn't the case.
Oh. Whoops. Yeah.
So while I'm speaking, Ann will stare at the screen.
We're professionals, I swear. I love Undertaker. I love when he comes back. I want his career, because I want to be that guy or girl or whatever. I don't care. I want to be that person in WWE that can just come back like 2 months before WrestleMania and have one match a year and have the best pop and have the best fans and all of that. I want that.
The Rock?
Like The Rock. Like Undertaker.
Like
there are
Batista?
very
Just
few.
kidding.
Let's not mention that one. But there are very few people that can actually do that and still have grasp of their fan base. Not like Batista, because I think some people are upset that
I actually kind of feel bad for him. Well, I feel kind of bad for him because I heard, I don't know if this is true, but he's, he feels actually really hurt by fans genuinely, because he's a nice guy and he knows that, people aren't too happy with his push. So, I'm not too happy with his push. It's just kind of odd. And makes it all too predictable. But hey,
yeah, well,
we'll see.
We all know why. So, anyways.
And if you haven't checked, by the way, our Guardians of the Galaxy video, all the way down here somewhere, if you point finger, and you can find out more about that.
If it's not down, it's like to the side somewhere.
Yeah.
1 or 2 videos away.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out. Very informative.
Yes.
All right. So, to our last topic.
This, go ahead, Ann.
I was going to say.
That's all I got to say.
Who has heard of the Diva? This picture is of the Diva. And let me pull up her name here.
Good luck pronouncing it.
I know. I'm like, maybe you should try to pronounce it.
It's, why? Because I'm slightly more Asian than you? Is
yes, that's exactly what, no, I was kidding. She's known as the Diva on YouTube. And I think her last name is Park. I don't want to try to butcher her name here.
Why not?
She is famous for mukbang, which is a Korean word. When you translate it, means eating broadcasts. Mm-hmm. Hence why we've been eating this whole broadcast.
Is it working? Are we going to get famous because we're eating soggy French fries and cookies and crackers and mac and cheese?
Man, this chick, I swear, this chick is making thousands of dollars every month to eat all the food that's put in front of her.
And she eats a lot.
I want that job too.
I want that job too. There's so many jobs I want.
I want to be Undertaker, and I want to be this Korean girl that gets to eat on camera.
You might have a better chance being Undertaker.
And you might have a better chance of being the girl that eats on camera. I fully support you in that.
Oh, man. If I become a blimp, excuse me. And then I wouldn't be the girl anymore. Excuse me. Eating.
You could be the new Diva.
I could. Better than Eva Marie. Oh.
Oh. And with that on that note, that will conclude our topics for this week.
It will.
Let's get to where people can follow us. Cory, where can they follow you?
You can follow me. My mouth's full. Perfect timing. Kaorious. Did I spit on the mic? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, John Campea.
And you can follow me at Ann Campea, and you could follow the both of us at Team Amazing. So that will do it for this edition of Speak Nerdy to Me. We will be back next week with some fresh topics and things to chat and talk and speak and whatever else with you guys about. We'll see if our Oscar picks were right.
Mm-hmm. And in the meantime, guys, subscribe.
Yes.
Like. Let us know your thoughts and comment down below.
All right. Until next time, everybody, be amazing.